On your marks. Get set. Go!
Oh.
There was soap in this one, Davey.
You got 45 seconds left.
What? Davey, you're gonna have to go make friends. Put it on the gun, Davey. Put on the gun.
Oh wait, it's 2 minutes after.
I knew it. You sandbagging son of a gun. She's so dirty, now she's clean. What is this? What is this?
This is not good.
What is this? What? Oh, thank God. That was...
3, 2, 1. No!
It's a super wash over here, and it's a premium wash over there, buddy. So, with our powers combined, we are getting a super premium wash.
So you're paying $9
Yes.
because you didn't want to have $10 in quarters.
Huh. And you got this clapped out. Yeah, what's the story on that?
So a guy he bought it from a guy, and he just plans on fixing it and either LS in it or Hemi in it.
Does he know much about it?
Eric,
And if he doesn't have time to talk about it, that's cool too.
what all you know about that Jeep?
What all do you know about your Jeep out there?
Not a whole lot.
No? Can we look at it?
Absolutely, you can do it.
Awesome.
I did a transmission for a friend of mine. He just gave him Jeep.
Oh, for real?
Just in here.
What transmission did you do?
And a Jeep Patriot.
Okay. Oh God, well, manual trans?
No, it's all my trans.
Okay.
He's like, you buy a trans and put it in, you have a Jeep.
Get out of here.
And I was gonna have my dad do all the wood, but he died in March, so.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow. Look at this thing.
I know it runs and drives.
Oh, there's shag carpet in it, and there's van seats.
Got suicide doors.
Suicide doors. Somebody has a straight wooden body on it. Oh my God, the whole body's made out of wood.
All up to the fenders.
I can't believe how well the doors actually
I was shocked.
fit.
I was actually gonna try to get running for the Jeep Fest this weekend, but by the time I realized it was already here,
Sure.
carburetor leaks all over the place, so it needs a carburetor and just regular.
Right.
Yeah, we drove it here.
You drove it here from the.
Yeah.
So, look at the top is like a custom canvas stretch top.
Yeah.
Did you get any paperwork that followed it that said who did this in the first
Nope,
place?
This is exactly how I got it, and just got a title on it.
What does the title say it is? Do you know?
70.
What
I think it's a Willys.
what model?
I don't know.
Title's not here then, you
Yeah.
wouldn't. Dude, it's got a completely wooden body that opens.
Yeah, no. I think it was a mail car.
So what's interesting about that is you're not wrong, but obviously it's left-hand drive.
Yeah, a mail car.
So this is it's called the DJ5, okay, and that's what gives us this grill here, this grill structure, like a 232 engine, so straight six 232. Is it automatic then?
It's on.
So there's your further inclination. But the fact that it's left-hand drive and a mail car, of course we are in Toledo, so it could be whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Somebody could have squirreled it out the back door. God, is that cool. And the frame's pretty clean?
Yeah. It's that drove nice and straight down the road.
Get out of here.
Then it sat here.
David, you see inside the... What were you saying?
Then it sat for a year. My dad and I were getting started on it, but then the brakes, now there's no brakes in it, and carburetor leaks. And...
Right. I can't believe that the floor isn't any more rotted out than it is. Right? This is like, I mean, look at the armrests. you know?
Wiper motor right there to the ass. I like that.
Right. Right. Easy to service for you. You know what I mean? Is there power to it right now?
No, battery's
Oh.
dead.
It's trying.
Yeah,
It's trying.
the battery's
Look at
totally
the wooden dash, right? Somebody, I mean, that's actual, veneer. Somebody had some cabinet. There were some cabinet makers. The visors.
Yeah.
The visors are literally made out of like wood, but somebody cut that. You know what I mean? Somebody is a cabinet
Like a visor.
to make it look like a visor.
I'm
Man.
gonna something with it eventually. It's just
Yeah.
it's a hard pill to swallow with my dad not being here.
Yeah. No, man. Especially when you had, made plans and you thought about how that was going to be with you and him working on it, and
Yeah. So me and my kid are gonna do it.
there you go. There you go. That's the way to do it,
I'm gonna
man.
give it to him.
Pass it on, right?
Yeah.
God, is that cool? I just can't believe I can't get over this wooden bed.
Everybody stops and looks at this thing.
Yeah.
Probably 4, 5, 6 people a week because I had it parked up by the street. That's why I put it back here because we were getting so distracted.
So we were coming that way, and so what do I have? I have 4 feet of vantage point, and we headed down the road. I said, hey, when we come back, we got to hit up this lot and find out what the story is on it. They actually built this out because this windshield would have, you know what I mean? Like somehow they built this out with steel and then trimmed it with the wood. This thing is so cool.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
And I'm thankful you came out and gave us let us look over it and whatnot. I would love to know what people's stories are. Do you know what I mean? Like the guy who originally put that, or girl, whoever put that together originally.
Yep, me too.
Look, I think it's like little fake running boards. Little fake running boards on the side there. Does it have a fake running board over there, Davey? Yeah, it does. It does.
There's all kinds of cool stuff on it.
It has little trim pieces, like that guy. You know what I mean? That person was sitting there thinking how they were gonna make it work.
Yeah. I thought about cutting it off from here back and making like one of them little Model A whiskey barrel trucks, put whiskey barrels back there.
Yeah.
Just put little
Your own
trims on it.
little spin on it, right?
But I kind of like it the way it is, so.
Yeah, I bet you this thing is hot as all get out though in the summer. You know what I mean? I bet you. There's and cold, right? It's hot and cold. There's no in between, right?
It does have the factory air.
Yes,
Over
yes,
the vents.
yes, yes, it
It
does.
have factory air.
It does. You're right. What was I thinking? They're like an RV window.
Yeah, that's exactly
You know what I mean? They're like they are an RV window
exactly
with
what
your
it
little vent, right? Just can't get over this thing. Did it have these?
Everything, the way you see it exactly how it is, like stuff was in the back, and I just drove for miles here.
I swear they had these hubcaps on it for a hot second. Look.
They probably did.
They did. They did. Because there's 4 of these matched hubcaps in there. Oh, man. Oh, my God. All right, dude. I'll get out of your hair.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys' time.
Yeah, you stop by anytime.
Yeah, for sure. So, this is actual loading day. Since yesterday blew up in our face. We're driving through beautiful Toledo. This is a really cool bridge. I don't know anything about it. But we're headed over the Maumee River. So we dropped off the rig last night at Zach's place, unloaded the Jeeps. We parked them, ended up valeting both Jeeps, go figure. Not exactly our style, but the easiest thing to do for the hotel. So we headed out today to try and find a car wash. And so we ended up in this little borough, outside of Toledo. I don't know. We were going to one car wash. It was like Soap City, and then we passed Great Value. And I gotta tell you, between Soap City and Great Value, I'm going for Great Value. So we end up at this little tchotchke car wash. I didn't bring enough money with me. We figured that out. Davey tried making friends with the locals. On the way there, as we passed this corner garage, I could see like 4 feet of a really unique Jeep. And I was like, Davey, we gotta stop. We gotta look at that thing. So we ended up on our way back. We found this little car lot again and stopped. The guys were super chill. They came out, they asked how they could help us. We said, hey, I just want to know more about that Jeep. What do you know? Blah, blah, blah. And they came out, the owner finally came out and talked to us, and he took it on trade. doesn't know a whole lot about it, but I was able to start picking this thing apart, and it was awesome. It's the quirky junk that I love. So it was this somebody, and this is the stuff that I love, like these wild, crazy stories about why did people build stuff in the first place. It was this mail Jeep, but left-hand drive, but somebody had basically cut off from the cowl, from the windshield back, and built a complete wooden body. I mean, wooden doors, wooden, sides, wooden tailgate, wooden floors even. Wild stuff. And they fit really stinking well. They even went so far as they made their sun visors out of like veneer for cupboards. I don't know, crazy stuff. The guy, it had a real kind of a sad story. I mean, obviously he picked it up. He didn't, know much about it, or, the Jeep itself wasn't like that important to him, but he was going to work on it with his dad, and then his dad ended up passing this year. So a little bit of a sad story there. But he says he's going to try and work on it with his kid. We exchanged cards, and hopefully we are going to follow up with him next year. And we'll see how far he's gotten. If he hasn't gotten very far, maybe we make him an offer. He didn't seem like he was ready to come off it yet. He said he gets a lot of questions about it. There's our spot. We need to load into the convention center here. We're gonna spin around. This is a lot easier than when I used to have come in the wedge.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys supposed to park inside?
We are, yes sir.
Straight ahead.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
nice day.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so plan is come into the convention center. Look at this, looking friendly. Good morning. Very cool space. A lot of people always kind of wonder what it looks like or how we set these things up. This is probably, I don't know, I've been doing inside parking for not just here, but for Dayton Off-Road Expo, a couple indoor shows over the years. Pretty unique. I always think it's really cool is like semi trucks can get in, and they bring in all the classics. Years ago, in 19, we brought in Old Blue, and we drove him in down there. And if you haven't seen Old Blue, he's just a rockin'. No cares are given. He doesn't owe anything to anybody, so he's all about just ramrodding. Here's Jerry. Let's see.
When Bruce, I don't think you guys meet yet.
I met Bruce in passing a little bit.
Neil
Hi,
Simpson.
Neil Simpson.
And he's one of Zach's blood brothers there. Yeah. You're good. So Bruce worked in vehicle development for a while, was working and back and forth at the plant.
Oh my God, how funny. All right, Bruce. Oh my God, that was awesome. All right. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. Like, these are my superheroes. Oh, Mopar Underground guys. There's the coolest stuff. Look at the sparkly lights on the bridge. That's cool. So, it would not be a Jeep show if we didn't find a Walmart to get to. And so we do have a mullet wig, which would have been a great thing if we would have actually brought it and we had thought about it then. But in the past, we have bought kiddie pools. Like 4 grown men gone in and bought kiddie pools, bags of ice. We almost always have to buy a kitchen appliance when we're at shows, but fortunately, since we're staying in a hotel, it's fully equipped with kitchen appliances, so maybe we can avoid doing that. But we're gonna go to Walmart, and we're gonna find things that we don't need, and hopefully food, because eating out is too expensive. Yeah. Walmart. Don't mind that one. We're gonna buy that one. We should have done like a tomato and onion. Oh, we should juggle, and then like cut the clip, and it'd be like guacamole. Wouldn't that be fun? Do you know what this is what this is. This is a guacamole section. Because this is exactly what you use to make guacamole. Should we make guacamole?
I'm down. Take this, wheel it.
Wheel it. We should see how that wheels in the parking lot. Jen, who's off camera, but I'm going to talk about her. You know, people who watch the podcast and or like on any of my social media, Davey's running away from Jen and her Chia. So people who watch the podcast know that Jen doesn't watch the podcast. She doesn't support any of that. But right now she bought out. See how there was like rows of this? They're empty because Jen bought them out. And but she's off camera. She doesn't want to be on camera, and Davey's trying to run away. Stop
he does
it!
like it, and I was going to share.
But
which
we're not
is why
filming
I
her. We can hear her. That voice is not superimposed into the video.
Alright, let's go pick up some chicks.
You are not going to pick anybody up. Davey just said, let's go find some decent looking women. He's going to pick up on his scooter.
Turn it around.
No, you're not. No,
You're not gonna film it?
you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong with your first statement. Davey, how do you feel about your races, your challengers? He literally has a souped up scooter.
Yeah, I think you need to get that. Can I please get out of the middle here? And then you guys.
with turn signals, tail lights, the whole kit and caboodle.
Headlights, brake-up lights,
Goes right-
backup lights, brake lights,
15 miles an hour, something
goes
like that.
15 miles an hour.
It has probably 2 miles on it so far.
It's got shock absorbers and springs and everything.
Who did this, or did you guys
No, we bought
buy
it.
it? You bought it that way?
Yeah, through Walmart's.
So they said they're totally game to race.
So are we putting money on this or what?
We're putting money on this.
Well, if you win, you can pay for my groceries. If I win, I'll pay for your groceries.
Okay.
She's all right. We gotta do this. We gotta.
Okay.
Trying to squeeze in there.
No, he watched it.
I know I'm trying to, I can't go.
We got a finish line for you. Where are you going?
I'm gonna
Right here.
make the finish line.
Oh my! Look at this.
One way to find out.
You need to tuck it under the thing there. Okay.
We have the finish line official. This is the official drag lake. How are we gonna count this off? You said you're a professional racer family.
Yeah. He's the fastest driver.
See about that.
We'll see about that, Davey says. On your marks. Get set. Go!
That's great, come
She's got you. Oh, she's got you.
I think I won.
She skunked you.
That was me all day.
That
Come
was
on.
not you. Thank you guys so much for having fun with us.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Do you guys actually have a wiener dog then?
Not anymore.
Oh,
We did have,
We did have.
nice.
we sure did.
Nice. Davey, how do you feel that you lost your
Didn't lose.
scooter
I
race?
didn't lose. I smoked it.
The proof is on the video that you lost the scooter race.
All right, we'll see.
What other things can the scooter? We should do like a scooter drag, like if our Jeeps have to do like hill climbs.
I really just want to go pick up girls on the scooter.
Would you have any interest in racing him on your scooter?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, that's funny, guys.
No, you
I
don't
want
want
to
to.
beat it.
What'd you find there, friend?
I am Minister of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
It's wonderful. They see me rolling.
Hey, hey,
All right, I don't know if I'm in focus or not.
well,
Um,
Facebook's out, you know that.
So we managed, so honestly, to the skilled bagging job of my wife, who also will remain off camera for a period of time, we are like the only survivors out of the midnight Walmart run, because there was nothing short of like 30 people with red lights on in the self-checkout.
There's a Jeep.
There's a Jeep.
We should go find out who the lady was who held it all over.
There's a lot of stickers on this Jeep. There's a lot of stickers on this truck and this Jeep. Do we think they're together? It's a hybrid. It burns gas and oil. That's a good one. Buckle up, I want to try something. I dig it. It's a good looking little Jeep. Waving. I'm waving at a JTR. Epic night at the Walmart. It never disappoints on these events. Right now we're stopped at a stoplight on our way home. Green light means go. Merging. So we bought enough food to feed an army for 1.5 days left and 3 adults. Tomorrow kicks off the big show, and you know, it's coolly 11 o'clock at night. We're returning from the Walmart. As you can imagine, it was Walmart and it's 11 o'clock at night. That just is what it is. Without question, there was drag racing of like the scooter chairs, little power chairs. Davey lost. We asked another lady to scooter race. That made her very uncomfortable. There was teenage girls who were also in the store making TikTok things. They made us uncomfortable. We did not have the police called on us, so that's the good news. We managed not to buy a small kitchen appliance, also good news. But my wife did manage to buy, like, I don't know, 16 bouquets of Walmart flowers. So I will take that for a win as a husband. Our finish line was made out of toilet paper, paper towels, and that was pretty epic. And there was, Davey wanted to try and pick up women of appropriate age on his scooter, but that did not happen. We mainly just made some women feel uncomfortable as Davey rolled past them, riding dirty. Was there anything else?
I don't like the way you worded that.
You didn't like how I worded that? They didn't immediately swoon and give you their phone numbers?
Literally nothing happened. Like,
Well, that's what I'm
Are you talking
saying.
about the riding dirty? You could just put a song in there.
he's making it sound like I was a creeper in there.
You were not a creep.
You were not a creep.
The only thing I'm not sure about is opening up the can, because I don't know that we have a can opener, and I will not attempt.
Last time she tried to open up a can with a knife, she cut through the webbing on her hand and had to go to the hospital for stitches. So we're not going to let that happen. Otherwise, a really successful Walmart night, and it closed down. Though the last piece that was probably my favorite part was we had this ridiculous cart full of food, and Jen did an amazing job of bagging, because of course, you know, if you like swipe it twice, they'll flag you and say they'll need a replay. If they think you haven't scanned something, the computer could flag you. And in everybody else, like we were in the self-bagging or the self-checkout area, and everybody else's machines were flashing red. People started yelling at the Walmart workers, and people in general were just really upset. But we powered through with the keen bagging expertise
I went through twice. I just would like to point
of
out.
my wife and Davey's amazing job of holding all the bags so as to clear out the
That's
bagged
true.
area.
Yes.
You made sure you had a good workspace.
Yeah.
We
That
managed
is
to make it
clutch.
through. We were the only checkout to make it through out of that point in time. And like you could feel like the tension building, and people were getting louder and a little more aggressive, and they were tapping on things.
They wanted to yell
Excuse
at
me,
us.
ma'am. So I, of course, just offered unhelpful commentary, made faces, and then when my wife was successful, I did scored a touchdown, arms in the air and high fives all around, and we walked out because that's what we do. Jen went back through and bought flowers for the very nice Walmart worker lady who was getting yelled at by all the other people. So, to Jen's credit, she actually managed to get through the bagging area dose times once simply to buy flowers for a Walmart worker.
And as she was leaving, the power went out.
As she was leaving, the power went out. Like, people, you know, Jen walked out, the doors closed, and Walmart went to sleep. Crushed it.